Today we have two videos in one, and that's because I missed last month's project pan update. I know I'm disappointed in myself, but honestly, July was a really crazy month. So today we have a 2-month update for our 2025 project pan. This will be a July and August combined update. So this is gonna be update number 6 and 7. I'm so sorry for missing it. It wasn't in the cards, and that's all right. We're gonna keep moving on. We did not give up on the project pan. I have all of my products here. We have some empties to talk about, so I think this is gonna be a good update. We're also bringing out the big guns, and we're gonna start weighing our products, which I know many of you have been recommending for months now, and today's the day that we're finally gonna do it. I got this food scale so that we could weigh our products. We will take our starting weights, or like our weights at update number 7, and then we will continue to weigh them each month from here on out until the end of the year. So if you're new and don't know what a project pan is, basically for me, I picked 25 products that I wanted to use up in the year 2025. That's my goal. I'm trying to be more mindful, use up the things I have, all of the things, be less wasteful, and just more intentional with the products that I use and buy. So I have 25 products that are always in rotation. If I finish a product, I replace it with a new one. Prior to this update, so as of update number 5, so the most recent one I filmed, we decluttered 2 products, I believe, from the project pan, and then I did replace those with other products, and then we have finished 7. So far 7 is our number out of 25. We are in the 8th month of the year, so we gotta start picking things up a little bit, but I'm proud of the progress that we've made so far. Also, if you're new, don't forget to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up if you enjoy, and let's go ahead and get started. I used a dry shampoo today, and my hair is like 18 stories tall. I don't know what's happening. It's like not really cooperating with me right now, so I apologize for that. I also have a Coke Zero, a nice, fresh, crispy Coke Zero from the fridge. I didn't want to mess up my lipstick, so instead of just drinking it out of the can like I normally do, I put it in a glass with a straw from some sort of cup. So that's fun. Also, in case you're interested in my makeup details, I will have everything that I'm wearing linked in the description box. My eyeshadow is the Galactic Visitor palette from Singe Beauty. I've been trying to really use my makeup in my everyday makeup drawer this month, and so far I've been doing a really good job. Here's what the palette looks like. It is absolutely gorgeous. I think I used this peachy color. Yeah, it's kind of like a peachy brown, and then I used the shade next to it, and then I used this really pretty shimmery shade here. So I only used 3 eyeshadows for this look, and I think it turned out really cute. I'll also have my lip combo details down below. I've been really liking the like ombre lip, so I've been doing my best at attempting that. Now that we have all of that out of the way, let's get started with the update. I have everything written down, so I'm very excited. I am gonna weigh everything, I think, even if we can like easily see the update marks. I still think we're gonna weigh everything just so we have some numbers to go off of. Starting with our first item, or first product, I guess, we have the Wonder Glow from Charlotte Tilbury. This is a primer. You can see we do have an update, not 2 months worth of an update, but I didn't really wear makeup in July, so this is not surprising to me. And we're only less than halfway through August at the time that I'm filming this. So there is our update. Doing pretty good, but this is a never-ending primer. I'm getting sick and tired of it because I just like keep forcing myself to use it. So I'm gonna be excited when this is gone. I will be weighing these, and obviously the weight of the packaging will be in this number, so this is not the weight of the product that I'm gonna be taking, because there's no way for me to do that. So we're just taking the full weight of the packaging and everything, and we're gonna do it in grams. So our Charlotte Tilbury primer, as of update number 8, is 42 grams. So let me find my pen, and then we're gonna write this down. Not bad for our first product. Product number 2, we have the Charlotte Tilbury Charlotte's Beautiful Skin Foundation. This one I've tried to do marks, but like honestly, it's not really realistic. So just kind of ignore that. We're just gonna start taking weights from now on. I am wearing this. I'm honestly wearing every makeup product that we have in the project pan. I intentionally used today. So we've got our Charlotte Tilbury here. Let's go ahead and weigh her and see. You can see through the packaging, which is exciting. I don't know if you'll be able to tell, but like in the middle here, you can see through. So this thing is getting there. We're getting somewhere with it. It should be gone hopefully soon. So our Charlotte's Beautiful Skin is gonna be 36 grams. So here's our update on the NYX concealer. You can see we've got a little bit of progress there, so it does warrant a new mark, which is exciting. And then this one is getting real close. We're getting really close to finishing that one up. And our weight on the NYX concealer is 14 grams. Jarvis is outside playing with Luna, and honestly, I'm so jealous. They have like the sprinkler. We have this Moana like sprinkler thing that attaches to the hose, and they've got bubbles. Anyway, next we have our e.l.f. C Brightening Putty Primer. Again, I'm wearing this today. I'm just like barely chipping away at this. We've still got probably close to half, maybe a little bit less than half of this left. I just need to use this every day. Even if I'm not wearing makeup, I just need to use this because I always forget about it. I always put on the Charlotte Tilbury primer or like a different primer, and then I don't think to like do 2 primers in one day. So for this little guy, it's a little sample that we have been struggling through. We are at 12 grams. Next, we have our La Mer powder. This thing, I can't seem to get rid of this. So I think weighing this is gonna be a big help. There's not really any way to visualize how much of this that I've used. We've got less than half of it left, which is exciting, but there's still quite a bit, and this packaging is really heavy, so we're just gonna drop this on 296 grams. Like I said, most of that is this packaging. It's a really nice like glass container. I don't love this powder. Every time I wear it, I just feel like my makeup, I look older. I feel like it makes me look older. It makes my makeup look older. I'm not a fan of it. That is something I definitely will not be repurchasing, but I spent like $100+ on it, so I don't want it to go to waste. Is that a good mentality or logic? Maybe not, I don't know, but that's what's gonna make me feel less guilty about spending that much money on a product that I didn't need and I don't even like. It's not bad, don't get me wrong, it's not bad. There's just so many powders that I have tried since this one that I love so much more. So next we have the Rare Beauty bronzer stick. I love this thing. I wear it all the time. Here's how much we have left. We're getting close. But again, this one's kind of hard to mark, so I'm excited to weigh this, and then we'll hopefully see some actual progress. Okay, our Rare Beauty stick is 33 grams. I am very pleased to share with you that I found the missing product. I lost this a couple of months ago. This is the Rare Beauty Caviar Eye Stick in the shade Rose Gold, and I completely forgot about it. Haven't used it in months. So this probably looks very similar to the last time that you saw it. Here's what it physically looks like. We are gonna weigh this thing because again, that's gonna be our best way to track our progress. I don't know why I didn't start off by weighing things because it just seems so like duh, but I just didn't have a food scale at the time, so it wasn't really something I thought of. So this we have 10 grams. Hopefully doing this in grams is the right way. Hopefully that's gonna be the most beneficial way for me, otherwise that's gonna suck. Next we have these Summer Fridays Lip Butter Balm. Again, no easy way to track this, so let's go ahead and weigh this. We've got 20 grams on the Summer Fridays. Next we have the Olaplex Bonding Oil. This we do have some progress. I believe there's what it looks like. So we're gonna go ahead and put a new mark on here. We are making our way through this Olaplex hair oil. This thing takes forever to go through, but I really do like it. I actually used it today because my hair was being so crazy, and I was like, what does my hair need? It feels so like dry after I put the dry shampoo in. So I put a little bit of this Olaplex hair oil in, and it made it feel 10 times better. All right, we've got 38 grams on the Olaplex. Next up, we have the Australian Gold lotion. I did use this a few times, not as much as I should have, but I did use it, and we will now be able to track the progress with the scale, like I'm saying a million times with all of these products. I am obsessed with the Josie Maran Vanilla Vibes Body Butter. It is so good. That is all I have been using. I have not loved a body lotion other than Sol de Janeiro more, or I've never wanted to use a product so much. I love the Josie Maran Vanilla Vibes Body Butter. It's so good. I need every single scent that they come out with. I need every single product that they come out with in the Vanilla Vibes scent. It is amazing. So we are gonna weigh this because there's no easy way to see the progress on here. So let's go ahead and give this a go. It's pretty heavy. We've got 368 grams. So this thing's still pretty full. If I had to guess, you know, we're still a good 2/3 full. So hopefully we see some real progress on this one. It smells great. I like the formula. I love my Josie Maran one right now. So that's like all I've been wanting to use, but I need to stay diligent and I need to use the Australian Gold. I just had to free up some space on my SD card, so I'm sorry if the frame shifted. So anyway, next up we have the Kopari Champagne Coconut Melt. This one, oh, it's really melty. It must be warm in here, so I don't want to spill this. I did use this a little bit, but it's still pretty full. Like, if I had to guess, probably still up to here. So this one we're gonna weigh, and hopefully we can see some good progress here. I usually keep my Project Pan things together, so I keep them in this container, or at least most of them, and then I find that I just forget about them, and I just don't even attempt to use them, which is the whole point of the Project Pan. So we're at 79 grams for the Kopari coconut oil. I'm hoping to really focus up on this product this month and get like at least half of what's left gone. I feel like that's very reasonable. So hopefully we can focus on this. That's gonna be a goal of mine for the next update. So I'm pretty sure the last time I spoke with you about Project Pan, I think we had 2 left. It was either 4 or 2, but either way, we finished the fresh powders. We finally finished. We have our first empty of the day. So I think there was 11 when I started out. Yes, 11 of these we've used up this year. I'm so happy to have these finished and to not have to worry about this anymore. I'm just like, this was something that I always forgot to use. I ended up putting them like on this little ledge in my shower so that I would remember to use them in the shower, because I usually wash my face in the shower. So I finally got these finished. I'm so happy. We're done and we're moving on to a new product. I'm gonna show you all of the products that I'm adding at the end because we do have multiple empties today. So although we finished the vitamin C glow powder, which is like an exfoliating, like 30-second facial type powder, we have another exfoliating powder that I have not used, and I did not use this over the last 2 months because we focused on the fresh ones. So now we're gonna focus on the Tatcha one, which was my plan. I was like, why did I put 2 exfoliating powders in the same Project Pan? It doesn't make sense. So now that we finished one, we can really focus on this Tatcha one. This is probably gonna be pretty heavy, 193 grams. Hopefully we can use this today. When I take my makeup off, I'm gonna try to remember to use this today because I haven't done like a good physical exfoliant in a while. So I think will, you know, put us in the right direction for our next update. Next, we have the Almay biodegradable makeup remover pads. These are supposed to help remove a waterproof makeup. These are the like most makeup remover product that I have ever tried. They're so oily. They leave a residue, which I do not like about them, but they will get your waterproof makeup off, which I do appreciate. Here's what it looks like. We are probably down to about here, and it came with 80 pads originally. This is another thing, like I'm not gonna sit here and siphon through all of these and count them. So we're gonna start weighing this one. We're starting off at 64 grams. Our next product is unfortunately going to be a declutter. I know, I said I was gonna declutter this like a few times, and then I was like sure that I was gonna declutter it in the last update, but then I was like, you know what? Let me at least try to use this like on my arms or my legs or whatever, like on my body. Like it's a face serum, but like you could use it wherever. I didn't use it a single time. So we are officially gonna declutter this. I do not need to have this lingering around my house, haunting me every single day, just like creeping in the back of my mind. So we are officially saying goodbye to this product. Here's our latest update on this. This thing is probably far too old for me to be using anyway. So goodbye, Glow Recipe. I love you. I have a lot of like salicylic acid, chemical exfoliant type products, and that one's probably 5+ years old. Maybe like 5 years old. That sounds about right. So probably shouldn't have been using it anyway. Next we have the La Roche-Posay Micellar Water. I do believe we have an update, which is exciting. It's nothing crazy, but we do have a little bit of an update. This stuff is so good. Like this stuff is so good. This is a great makeup remover. I think it works fantastic. I am a big fan of La Roche-Posay as a brand, so I love it. I do have some other micellar waters. I have like a Garnier one that I need to use up before I buy anything new, but I do think I would repurchase the La Roche-Posay one because I do really like it. And we're at 113 grams there. Next we have the Fresh Vitamin, where is the front? Vitamin Nectar Antioxidant Glow Water. This thing, I've been actually using it a lot. It's very refreshing, but again, I probably had this for going on like 4+ years if I had to guess, like way too long. It still smells incredible. I'm still gonna use it. I do have a full size of this in my skincare drawer, and I was like, oh no. So I don't know, whenever we do a skincare declutter, we might be saying goodbye to the full size, but I am gonna go ahead and weigh this so that we can get a better idea of our progress. We're starting off at 105 grams. I know these numbers don't really mean much to you right now, but before the next update, or for our next update, they will. That's how we'll see like at least like a percentage of what I've used of what's left, you know? Next, we have our Sol de Janeiro Boom Boom Body Oil. This, we still have a little bit left. I did use this though, finally. So you can see where the previous line was, and then you can't even, I mean, if I tilt it, you can see the product in there, but it's actually below this white marker. It's like right at where the white meets the glass. So I am gonna put a little mark there. No, it's actually below, but I'm just gonna put a mark right at the edge of the glass. And then we will weigh this, but hopefully we will finish this up before the next update. See, you can see how much is left. It's like so small. I started using this again and it smells incredible. It smells like the Boom Boom cream, and it's just so nourishing and hydrating for a body oil. And for this one, we have 239 grams. Next, we have our NYX setting spray. This, visually, no update. I did use this a few times. I used it today even, but not enough to make a dent. I probably used it like 3 times. So that one is a little bit disappointing, but again, I do have 2 sprays, so I haven't been like focusing on both. I've been focusing more so on the Fresh Mist and using this as like a makeup setting spray and just like whenever I remember to put it on. So this one I haven't been too worried about, but I did use it a few times at least. Okay, now we're getting into some more empties. Okay, next we have our eye patches. I used up both of these officially. I think I used up one prior to my last update, and then I used the other one before this update. So we are officially done. I bought these, no, I didn't buy these. Jarvis bought these for me. These are the Avatara or Avatara, don't know how you pronounce the brand, Sooth Sailing Aloe Shimmering Eye Gels. He got these for me for like a little Valentine's Day present. It was like part of a Valentine's Day self-care gift. So these are officially gone. Very happy to have used those and not let something that my husband bought me waste away in my drawer for too terribly long. And we have another empty. This is the First Aid Beauty KP Bump Eraser Body Scrub. I just had this like little one. We only had this in for like one update, 2 months, or like 2 updates, and it's officially gone. This was just like a little mini one, so this was something that I figured I would finish up. So I was like, you know, this will be good to add to give me a little bit of a morale boost. So we are officially done with the First Aid Beauty, which is exciting. And we have another empty. We finished up the L'Occitane shower oil. This is the almond shower oil. I don't even know. Oh, this is where we started. It was all the way full, and I think I put this in my last update. So over the last 2 months, I finished this. There's like a little bit left actually, but you know, I guess if I had this sitting upside down, I would have used it up. I actually took a bath yesterday and I just like squeezed what was left into my bathtub. So I guess there was like a tiny bit left. So maybe we're gonna count it as empty, but I love this stuff. I have several of them. This is actually the second one that we used up in this project pan. So this is the second one that I've used up this year. So very happy with another empty, and I still have a few of those. So I considered adding another one in, but I decided not to. So I'll still probably put another one in my shower, but I don't think it'll be part of the project pan. Then we have one more empty. This is the Kopari Hydrating Vitamin C Shower Gel. We finished this one off really quickly because my husband was also using this. So yeah, this one, I haven't even used this in like over a month. We finished it in less than a month, and then I switched over to focusing on the L'Occitane one. So 2 shower oils gone, empty, used up. Very happy about that. Next we have the Laura Mercier Almond Coconut Serum Body Cream. I believe I added these last 2 products in our last update. So this one, I have used some of it, which you can tell, but there's still quite a bit left. So I'm thinking, do I focus on this one before the Australian Gold one? I'm like I don't know why the Australian Gold one is just so big. It's so daunting. This smells so good. This is the almond coconut scent. So we're gonna go ahead and weigh this and see where we're at. I don't know what my strategy is here. Do I go for the Laura Mercier one first and then focus on the Australian Gold? Let me know what you think I should do. Or should I focus on the Australian Gold one first, because it's like so big and there's so much left? I don't know what to do. I don't know what the best strategy is here, but this stuff smells amazing and I just need to use it more. Again, I need to lock away my Sol de Janeiro lotions and my Josie Maran lotion and make myself use my other lotions first, because I know I'm gonna use those other ones. And then our last product that was already in our project pan was the Blake Brown Rich Reset Pre-Shampoo Mask. So this one, you can see we started here, and I will do like a mark update because we can kind of see our progress. I only used this like once or twice, I don't even remember. I just am not someone that puts something in my hair. Well, you have to wet your hair, put this in, and then wait 30 minutes and then rinse it out before you shampoo, which I just don't do that. So I'll get in the shower, wet my hair, put this in, wait a couple minutes while I'm like washing my body or like washing my face, doing an exfoliator or something, and then I'll rinse this out to go into my shampoo and conditioner. So this is just not something for me, so it just doesn't fit my personal routine, but I've used up quite a bit of it and we want to go ahead and finish this up. So let's weigh this one. We're at 53 grams, and then we were at 164 grams for the Laura Mercier. So in total, I finished 5 products over the last 2 months, and then we're decluttering 1. So for some reason, I only grabbed 4 replacement items, so I'm gonna need to go search for 2 more replacement items, and then I'll introduce those to the project pan. Okay, we have 6 products that we're adding to the project pan this month because we're decluttered 1 and we finished 5. So first up, we have the Charlotte Tilbury Take It All Off Genius Eye Makeup Remover. So I've actually already used most of this. This is a really nice product. I've just had this for a really long time. I would love to buy a full size of this and this be like my one and only makeup remover. I just think it's so good. So I am gonna go ahead and mark this on the side here, and we're gonna take a starting weight, which is 24 grams. This one should be easy to use up, but again, now I have 2 eye makeup removers in here, so we'll kind of see how it goes. Next up, I have this little mini lotion from L'Occitane. This smells so good. It's some sort of body milk. I don't know how you pronounce it, but there is the label there. We actually are starting off with it not being completely full. So we're gonna mark this. So there's our starting point. This shouldn't be hard to use up. This is from one of their advent calendars. I love their advent calendars. I love trying their products, and this is one that I just haven't used up yet. So we're gonna add this one in, and our starting weight is 31 grams. Next, we have a face mask. This is just a one single-use face mask, so obviously we're not gonna weigh it. This is the Vitamin C Energizing Infusion sheet mask. This is just one that I've had for a little bit, and I would love to use this. I used to be a sheet mask fiend. You guys remember my sheet mask drawer? I had like hundreds of sheet masks. So now I have like, this is my only one besides some Pixie After Sun sheet masks. This is literally the only one that I have. So I figured this would be a fun thing to add since I enjoyed using those under eye patches so much. And it made me kind of like miss masking. I also did a clay mask recently, which was a fun thing for me to do because again, I just like have not done a face mask in forever. So we have the Pixie mask, just one of those. Next, we have the Bare Minerals Skin Longevity Long Life Herb Serum. So I have this little mini one here, but I also have the full size. I've been using the full size, and then I realized I had a mini, and I was like, well, I should probably use the mini first. This is a really nice serum. I've been enjoying it a lot. You can use it morning and night. So we're gonna go ahead and mark this one. I'm pretty sure the bottom moves up, so I'm gonna mark it from where the product is at the bottom. Hopefully that's how this works. You can tell that the product doesn't go all the way to the top, so I don't know. Is that how this works? I'm pretty sure. So we're gonna go with that. So our starting mark is down there, and our starting weight is 37 grams. Then we have 2 body care products to add. The first one is the Tree Hut Tropic Glow Sparkling Gel Wash. I've had this for a while. I bought this, I don't even know when. This stuff smells so good. I think it's supposed to be similar to like the Brazilian Boom Boom Cream, but as you can see, this is completely brand new. So we're gonna go ahead and mark this, even though it's like full, just so we can get an idea. Honestly, it's like above the sideways part of the bottle, so I did go ahead and mark it just for the sake of marking it, and our starting weight is 597 grams. And then our final product that we're adding to the project pan is this body scrub from Trader Joe's. Actually, this is the Brazil Nut Body Scrub, another product that is scent inspired by Sol de Janeiro Boom Boom Cream. And this one, again, completely brand new. So we are gonna go ahead and open this up. I also just want to make it clear that I don't put products in my project pan that I don't like. Like, I put them in here because I want to use them up and I want to get to enjoy them. However, I do sometimes find that I don't enjoy the products as much as I thought I would, or I thought I did, after like making myself use them every single day. Or I just get a little bit tired of them, like some of these makeup products. But like, I love this scrub. I've used it up before. I think it's great. This is just one that has been sitting in my drawer for quite some time, and I don't want it to expire or go bad, and I want to enjoy it before that happens. Same with this. I've actually never used this product before, but I have used other scents, and I bought this because it's shimmery and it smells amazing, and I wanted to use this. So I've had these for several months. I probably bought this last year. This could have been last year or early this year. I don't really remember. Maybe it was definitely when we lived at our old house, so at least prior to February. And they've just been sitting there. So just because it's in my project pan doesn't mean I don't like it or like don't want to have it. I just want to use it before it expires. So there's my little rant about that. Oh, I need to weigh the Trader Joe's body scrub. Sorry if you can hear Luna screaming. She is not happy about having to come inside, but it started raining and it's typical Florida summer. There's thunderstorms and we just better to not be outside during those times, especially playing in the water. So they had to come inside and she's getting a quick bath before the weather gets bad and she's not too happy about it. So I'm sorry if you can hear her screaming. The door is closed, but this camera seems to pick up every little noise that she makes from across the house. So that's our update on our project pan. Pretty good, happy. I'm very happy with 5 empties and 1 declutter. So that brings our, I believe our total decluttered products is now 3 and our total empty products is now 12. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please don't forget to subscribe and give it a thumbs up. Again, I will have my makeup details linked down below in the description box for you. And yeah, I'm excited for our next update. I hope we have some really good progress and hopefully we have a few new empties. We have yet to finish up a makeup product, so I'm waiting for the day that we have a makeup empty. Makeup is so hard to use up for me because I just have so many options that like I just never use the same thing over and over and over again. So yeah, it's just hard to want to do that when I have so many options and there's other things that I love more than what's in my project pan. So this is a good reminder that it takes a long time to use stuff up and that I don't need 17 backups and 17 different options for foundation and whatnot because they take so long to use up. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please don't forget to subscribe and give it a thumbs up. I love you so, so much. I hope you have a wonderful day and I will see you in the next one. Bye.